What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video. Last time I covered how supply and demand and support and resistance line could work, and how it's going to play out on Bitcoin's price, and how hard it's going to be to break this area, especially $48,000. All right, I'm going to explain a little bit more, and then I'm going to cover that how I'm predicting $12,000 to $13,000 as my first target for Bitcoin. And so I just want to remind you in every video, nothing in this video or any of my videos are any recommendations. I mean, recommendations could be part of it, but I do not give any signals for buying and selling any crypto. It's not a financial advice. This is just for education. All right. So we recently saw this base rally here, right? And price has slowed down in here. And I always mention this, that USDT has touched the lowest point, and in RSI we see that purple line that it has touched the lowest point in here. Okay, last time when USDT actually touched this lowest point, it was around here, and the percentage was 2% USDT, right? So, and then it started going up and up, and the all-time high of USDT dominance was 9%. So imagine it's now touching this area, this purple line, and the percentage is a lot higher than that lower percentage. So if it starts going back up and gain percentage against other assets, other cryptocurrencies, then we're gonna see, as I'm just repeating some of these because we have new subscribers coming in, and I want to welcome all of you guys and thank you so much for your support. And please like the video, it helps the channel a lot. All right, so let me just go in here, and I think we're gonna probably have, since it's a weekend, and usually Bitcoin on the bull market or bear market rally, usually we see positive as percentage for Bitcoin. Usually Bitcoin has a small pumps over weekends for some reason. If you guys want to go back, for example, in here Friday on Saturday it had a smaller pump, it went higher almost, or at least it just held it up here. Another Friday and then Saturday and Sunday we had another pump here. So I'm expecting to still go sideways for a while around here, and we might touch this white line, which is as a resistance right now. Let me go to 4-hour chart here so you guys can see it better. All right, so if you actually want to make a line here and another one right here, like this, that's going to be a bullish flag. Okay, so I am expecting Bitcoin to try to touch this level one more time, so it's going to make another high for Bitcoin. Okay, it might not exactly touch this line and it just goes back down. It depends on how it's going to perform over the weekend, right? So the faster it goes, the more chance we have to touch this line one more time. All right, it might even go down and then go up here. So I'm expecting it's still a little bit of sideways play until probably Bitcoin is gonna try to get out around this area, because usually when there is a bullish flag or any type of flags, Bitcoin usually goes ups and downs and has several touches to the resistance and support line until it gets to these areas and almost end of the triangle, and it has to decide to go up or down. All right, so I am still bearish for Bitcoin short term before having, or even if it depends on how fast Bitcoin is gonna drop. If it drops really fast before having, we have a higher chance of starting going back up, and we're gonna probably see around like very low prices. But if it just goes sideways and then goes back down, it might even be like go even $3,000. Crypto Savvy is one of the YouTubers that he predicted $3,000. A lot of people actually comment in the comment section, ask me if we're gonna see actually $3,000. Honestly, $3,000 is not really likely to me, because we already had a lot of touches to $3,000. Maybe later, maybe if anything bad happens to Bitcoin, I hope not, because Bitcoin is the first crypto. Somebody else actually commented that he thought that I said in the previous video that I don't care about Bitcoin. Of course we care about Bitcoin. We want Bitcoin to succeed, of course, because it's the first crypto and everything else came after that. All right, so I'm still thinking that Bitcoin is gonna fail to go higher. We have a lot of resistance in here, and let me actually go back down to 4-hour chart. So let's say Bitcoin is gonna fail after going and touching this resistance line, the top one, for the third time. If it doesn't break above, we're gonna probably go back and see these levels, which I'm gonna show this triangle. I mean this rectangular here. So we might go like, we might see actually something like this. It's not gonna be 100%, but it could be playing out. I'm gonna actually if actually we go above this line, which is less likely to happen, I think we're gonna probably go touch this line one more time, and if it fails and it goes back down, we're gonna probably break it below, and we're gonna have a retest and go lower to these levels. Okay, if we can't hold it, which most likely is gonna hold around here, we might even go lower down here around this area, because usually, as I was mentioning in the previous video, these kind of small pullbacks around here are really important levels and really strong areas, especially in higher time frames like 4 hours, even one, or even daily. So if Bitcoin fails, it can actually go back down, and we might actually see lower prices around, if I can see this, find this, I don't know where it went. Okay, here, sorry. So we might actually come down to almost 41,200. Okay, I know that 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level is around here, so we might actually see a really good support around here. So we might actually start going back up from here. But as I said, we're gonna probably see sideways for a while, Bitcoin going sideways until it actually decides to crash back down. So for a while, expect a little bit of sideways. All right, so I wanted to explain to you guys how these rectangulars can work on predicting how high every time a rally-based rally works, and how high it can get, okay? And or even for drop-based drop, how much lower or how much higher it can go, a price of any coin. All right, so and then I'm gonna show you guys how Bitcoin can actually go to $12,000, as I mentioned. So let's say we actually, it started, the rally started from here, right? The last retracement in this channel, and it started going up, right? And then, so if we want to actually put this lowest level of the rectangular, I just want to mention that there is no 100% guarantee for this, but a lot of time this plays out. All right, if you actually go to the highest point before actually breaking above this area, all right, and if we actually make a clone of this rectangular, and we put it actually below this channel where it started actually having the first retracement and going up, we might actually go up to 45,300. So there is a chance to still go to touch this level as at least as a shadow. And so I'm sure a lot of people are starting to short Bitcoin because they are expecting a drop soon. So by going even higher, there is a high chance of liquidating those. So I'm pretty sure the bigger investors are going to try to do that. Okay, so this rectangular is actually a good indicator that you can actually kind of guess how high this price could go. And I'm gonna go actually zoom out and try this with the same thing for Bitcoin in the higher time frame, which is weekly. Okay, so I actually made a video a long time ago. It was one of my first videos. I did not really have that many views, so I'm gonna make this video for the new subscribers that have recently joined. So Bitcoin, before that, I'm gonna actually show you guys Ethereum, because Ethereum has already played out this almost perfectly. All right, okay, so if we actually go to the all-time high of ETH, all right, ETH went up to almost $4,883, right? So if we actually go to this rectangular again, and we actually point out the highest point of the all-time high, right? And we go to the lowest point of the channel, which was around this area, right? 2,100 something, right? Excuse me. And if we actually make a clone of this, right? And this time, we're gonna put the highest point of this rectangular and put it right at top of this candle, which was the failure for Ethereum to even go higher, and it went down, like same as Bitcoin. Look at this, guys. It's touching exactly right at that. I did that. I made that rectangle right in front of you, right? Exactly this price. All right. And it started going back up, and it has never touched this level yet. Okay, I don't know if Bitcoin starts crashing, it might even go lower. But as I'm saying, this is a very good indicator. You guys can actually see how much lower any coin can go after breaking below the certain supports, right? Okay, so now we're gonna go to and try the same thing with Bitcoin. I'm gonna go to weekly. Okay, let me make it a little bit wider. Okay. Okay, so same thing. All-time high of $69,100 something dollars. All right, and we're gonna go to the lowest point, which was almost around this area, right? Let me actually make this white. I don't like this color. All right, so we're gonna make a clone of this, okay, and drag this down and put it around this area, which is $48,000 almost, right? Yeah, right. Now you guys want to see how it has not still touched it, right? This price level is around almost a little bit less than $12,000. Okay, so there is still a chance that we have it drop down to $12,000. That is my first target for Bitcoin before having, or even before the next bull market. Okay, so if we start failing here, and we might start going really fast down to almost 12,000 area. And if you want to actually just review why it can be down to this price, because of this. You guys see this, right? It used to actually, our first indicator that we started going to a bull run was when we actually had this drop. It started slowly going up. It retraced, and this was the level actually. So I'm still thinking it might go even down to $10,000 because this is the actual support that we can see here, right? That's why I don't really think that 3,000 is gonna happen. It could, so there's no, like, never say never, right? So the first touch we're gonna probably see is gonna be around 13,000, and then it's gonna go back to even $12,000. So by watching this, I really want you guys to consider that it's not gonna Bitcoin is not gonna keep going up and never go back down. And a lot of people think that it's gonna $30,000 is a very strong support. Yes, it is, but you guys can see that we did not even make any red candle here, and everything is green. So every time anything. Okay, so let me actually let you guys know about this one. If you guys watched my previous video, I said anytime majority of candles going up or down, right? If they are mostly the same color and you see one different color, all right, which in this case is green, right? This price of Bitcoin failed many times around this area. You guys can see that, right? This line right here. Just watch this here. There you go. Look, we had to touch it twice and then go back down, and there was even more strong support in here. That's why this time Bitcoin could break above. But this time we haven't even made any red candle, all right? So if we actually fail here, this area is not going to really stop us that much. So we're going to probably go really sharp down here. There's a high chance, okay? And I'm gonna actually cover Solana. Somebody commented on the comment section and asked for Solana. Solana honestly has been pumping a lot, and really, actually, let me go to another exchange. Solana, KuCoin. Okay, so KuCoin, this was a while back when I put this. All right, so let me go to daily chart. Solana has been having really good returns for whoever bought it from $8,000. I mean, not $8,000, $8, $6, $7 actually. And congratulations to whoever actually believed in Solana and did not lose their hope, because I was thinking it was crashing way too much. but it has been returning a really good amount of money for the investors who bought around this area. But it has actually got to this level, as I mentioned. So you see this rally, base rally, this here, I call it a tie. This tie here is really hard to break, really hard to break. That's why price has been going sideways for a while. Okay, let me actually make a line in here. There's a biggest space here. Okay, you see another touch came for Solana, and one more time, and then went back up, and then failed this time. And you see you can clearly actually see this try to go on back up, but it failed and then dropped even more. So this level is very hard to break. That's why Solana is having trouble to break this area. It even tried to go break above, but it went back down again. So this level, I would say even up to $80 is a very hard. It's very hard to break. So for the friend that commented and asked for Solana's technical analysis, so here you go. I would not really recommend anybody to buy Solana right now. Is it a good project? Yes, but its transactions have been halted a lot before. They really need to work on their technical analysis, and if they fix it, it's very good. It's a very good project. I usually actually transact all my coins with Solana because it's very cheap, very low in fee. So I think it's very important that fees are very cheap in a blockchain, not like Ethereum or Bitcoin that you have to pay $10, $20, even in bull market you have to pay $300 for Ethereum. So that would be very ridiculous. But having Solana is a very good advantage for a lot of people. So there you go. I did not cover too much for Solana, but because Solana has reached the highest point, in my opinion, for now, I think we're gonna probably see crashing back down soon, and we might see a very sharp one because it has been going up, and people are gonna start taking profits. So price of Bitcoin, as price of Bitcoin crashes, Solana is gonna get hit even harder. I can't talk today, sorry. I think this video got way too long. I don't usually like to make these long videos, but if you guys actually enjoy longer videos, let me know in the comment section. I would like to know, and I will come back with another video. Thank you.